While the vast majority of classic RPGs were typically set in a fantasy land, one title dared to deviate and boldly go where no RPG has gone before. The original Star Ocean not only incorporated a sci-fi theme, but also utilized one of the first real-time battle systems in the genre. Unfortunately, the title never saw the light of day outside of Japan, but Square Enix hopes to rectify that wrong with Star Ocean First Departure, a newly enhanced remake of the original. The story of First Departure revolves around three youths, named Roddick, Millie, and Dorn, and their quest to save their planet, Roak. After a deadly disease befalls a neighboring village, the trio set out to find a cure, only to be confronted by two members of the Earth Federation. They explain that the only way to help cure the disease is to accompany them back to their spaceship, but if they do so, they must never return to their homeworld. Leaving behind the world they knew, the young heroes embark on a journey that takes them across the vast reaches of space and time. First Departure is an action RPG, incorporating traditional RPG mechanics with a real-time battle system. Players get to explore a vast overworld, interact with NPCs, stock up on items in each village, and battle numerous enemies in the game's many random encounters. The ability to create new items and enhance existing ones makes a return as well, allowing players to utilize various crafts to improve their inventory. One of the more unique aspects of First Departure is that the plot will deviate based upon which characters the player interacts with, and how they interact with them. There are multiple endings to buoy the design. While the combat system is fundamentally identical to the original, the biggest difference is the battle arena itself. In the original, players moved around freely in a rectangular arena, but this time it's a circle like the follow-up Second Story. The free-range system allows for basic attacks, special abilities, magic spells, and defensive maneuvers. Though only one character can be controlled in a battle, players can issue commands to the other active party members via a menu system. The visuals have been drastically overhauled in the style of Second Story. Characters and enemy sprites have been touched up, pre-rendered backgrounds complement the various villages and landmarks, and the overworld and battle environments sport true 3D graphics.
You guys heading for Astral Castle?
There's also extended voice work for much of the game's dialogue, and the soundtrack has been updated as well. Square Enix is also adding numerous anime sequences to drive the story. First Departure promises to deliver a solid action RPG experience, complete with all the bells and whistles. North American players will finally discover the origin of the species when it releases in October for the PSP.